Hey you, this is the ultimate guide to Barbie mermaid dolls. When I say ultimate guide to Barbie mermaid dolls, I mean ultimate guide to Barbie mermaid Dreamtopia dolls and Barbie mermaid power doll. So who's this guide for? It's for people young and old who like playing with dolls, for gift givers and for collectors. Now, when I'm doing this ultimate guide to Barbie mermaid dolls, there's 5 things I'll be looking for. Number 1 is price. So I'm going to be looking at budget dolls as well as slightly more expensive dolls. And then I'm going to be looking at quality. So is it quality for the price? When I'm looking at quality, I'm going to be looking at things like articulation, the hair, if they have any fashion and accessories. And then number 3 is playabilities. Now, when it comes to playability, I'm thinking of things like how easy it is to dress the doll. Do they come in a change of, in this case, tails? How easy is it to style the hair? And because these are Barbie mermaid dolls, how well they play in the bath. And number 4 is to do with availability or / exclusivity. But these particular dolls are not really exclusive, so it's to do with availability. How available are they where you live? And number 5, finally, is to do with how well they display. So keep watching to see the ultimate guide to Barbie mermaid dolls, and do watch to the end because I'll be doing my top 5. That's from the worst to the best in the ultimate guide to Barbie mermaid dolls. So before we look at these dolls in detail, please remember to subscribe, like and leave a comment below. Also, I want to let you know, if you live in the USA or UK, you'll find links to these dolls in the description. Unfortunately, I can't do links for other countries at the moment, but it's something I'm looking into. So let's get going. So I wanted to start the ultimate guide to Barbie mermaid dolls by looking at the Barbie Dreamtopia basic mermaid range. With this particular range, what is great about it is that the dolls come in a variety of skin tones, variety of hair colors and mermaid tail colors, also a variety of shapes as well. So you can get a Barbie Dreamtopia mermaid curvy one as well. I have here just a selection of 2. So with these, when it comes to the price, at the moment they range from $8 to $9.99, depending on where you buy it from. You can get 2 for £15 from a particular shop, which I'm not going to mention because I get nothing from them, so I don't want to give them free publicity. So if you were to get 2 for £15, then it comes to $7.50. I actually bought these at £6 each because they were having a special offer. If you live in the USA, they're between $10 to $11 on Amazon.com. So when it comes to the quality, I actually had a look at their quality, and the plastic is great quality. The tails, I don't know if you can see the tails in there, they're quite basic. They're quite simple tails, but they have the articulation at the waist, so that means you can bend them and have them sit in. The hair is quite simple, in terms of styling. And then when it comes to accessories, well, they have none. There is no other accessories. There are no other fashion items with this doll. But in terms of playability, it's got, you can dress them in anything you want. They've got this basic Barbie body shape. They've got so in terms of the face molds, these 2 do vary because they're representing different ethnicities. They're quite readily available in most toy stores, but like I said, the price count varies depending where you buy it from. If you were to display them, you'd probably have to buy a doll stand, or you can just have them displayed sitting. That is, you can bend them at the waist and that you can display them in that way. So from this one, I wanted to then look at this one here. So this is the next one up in terms of quality. Now I'm just going to move her out the way and bring Barbie Dreamtopia Rainbow Magic Mermaid in here. With Rainbow Magic Mermaid, the price varies again. If you live in the USA, I have found her for $11.69 on Amazon.com. In the UK, she's the price varies from $19.99 to $24.99 depending on where you want to where you find her. She has been, this particular doll has been as low as £16. Now you might be wondering, what's the difference between the Barbie Dreamtopia Mermaid Basic and this one? Well, you can see it's the tail. The tail, you can see, is a lot more spectacular than this basic one. Also, this is a color change one, and you don't actually have to put her in the water for her color to change. It was in a couple of weeks ago, it was really hot where I live, and she did actually have this color then. So she comes in the two different skin tones. You can see here that is showing that. There's not as much of a selection when it comes to this one as there is with the Barbie Basic Dreamtopia Basic Mermaid ones. She has that articulation at the waist as well, and just a few little more details. For example, you can see the decoration on her mermaid tail there. Otherwise, actually, in terms of the quality of the plastic, they're pretty much the same. There is a bit of difference in the face detail, in that her eyebrows look more like eyebrows, whereas hers is just printed on. I mean, they're both printed on, but hers look like she's got little bits of hair. Also, her eyes, the color on her eyes are just to stand out that little bit more. In terms of other accessories, she doesn't really come with any other accessories apart from having this fantastic tail. Her hair is long, so you know, potential to style it. And when it comes to playing, for example, in the bath, they actually don't vary much. So they both have the same movement. It's just the little details that makes this one a little bit more expensive, and the fact that the color changes. So it's really a question of, do you want to pay extra for the fact that the color changes? So the next dolls we're going to be looking at is the Barbie Dreamtopia Mermaid dolls that light up. So I have here one in the box, and then you might have, there's this one. I don't know if you saw my shorts video. If you want to have a look at my shorts video, there's a link for it here. I used her in a stop motion as a homage to Ariel the mermaid. And one of the reasons I liked using her is because if I do this, you can see she's got some flexibility in her tail, which I really like. She has a fabric tail, whereas this one has a plastic tail. You can get this same mermaid but with a plastic tail, and both of these come in two different skin tones, which it's showing in this picture here. I also, when it comes to the price, I had a quick look. So this one actually isn't available in the USA, on Amazon.com that is anyway. But the one with the plastic tail is available, and it's $11.57, and this one is $22.99. Now in the UK, this style varies between £22.89 to £28. She has been cheaper in the past, and I have seen her for as low as £14.99. So it's a question of waiting for the special offers. This one is available for $22.81, and you know the one I mentioned that has come to the plastic tail, so it's the same one with the plastic tail. It is between £25.99 to £26.70. And so what the difference between this and the basic Barbies that I was showing you earlier is they can't bend at the waist. So neither of these two can bend at the waist. But as you can see, the tail is much more magnificent than this basic one. They don't come with any other accessories. Their hair is actually not that different between these and the basic one in terms of quality. These two, both of their eyebrows, they don't have that little detail that the other one I showed you, the Barbie Rainbow Magic one, has. But it's just the mold is pretty much, the face mold is pretty much the same. So with these, if you were to display them, you'd basically need a doll stand. You cannot you can't sit them because they just don't bend at the waist. But let me show you the lights by switching off the lights. So I'm just going to move this out of the way. With her, you just press here and you can see the lights come on. With her, you just press it here and the lights come on. And also you can flex her tail, which this one can't do. So it's a question of, when it comes to value for money, which one is better? And I do have an opinion on that. I think because this one has that flexibility, I prefer this one because it has that flexibility. Otherwise, there really isn't much difference between them. They're both from the Barbie Dreamtopia range. They don't come with any other accessories or any other additional fashion pieces. Again, because they both have the Barbie body type, they can be dressed in any kind of dresses. You know, there's no reason why you can't stick a dress on a Barbie mermaid doll. And when it comes to playing in the bath, I mean, they both can be played in the bath. With this one, like I said, you just have to press that. But probably in terms of playing the bath, probably this one's more fun because you can flex her tail. So that's what makes her more fun. They're both readily available in the UK and the USA. And like I said, when it comes to display, you just need a doll stand. So here I've got the Barbie Color Magic Mermaid. It comes with Crayola crayons. With her, again, you can see she's got the bend. You can bend her at the waist. She's got this tail. And what makes her special is that you can use the crayons to color her in. And then you can erase and repeat. What is really interesting about this one is when I looked on Amazon.com, I couldn't find her. She's not available. She might be available in the USA in other shops, but I wasn't able to do a thorough enough search. And what's really interesting is that here it says color. It's actually spelled using American English, because in the UK we would spell it C-O-L-O-U-R, so it's not even English, UK English spelling. So I found that quite interesting that it's American spelling, but I couldn't find it on Amazon.com. So in the UK, I have found her. The price ranges between $16.99 to $24.99. And what makes her more interesting is the fact that you can color her in. And she's obviously got this really nice tail. And she's still got the same movement as the basic Barbie that I was showing you earlier, which is that she bends at the waist. So when it comes to accessories, she obviously just comes with that extra necklace and the crown, which they all pretty much come with some sort of headgear anyway. And it's the crayons, and I think that's the eraser there. She doesn't come with a any doll stand or hairbrush like a lot of these Barbie mermaid dolls, but she can be dressed in any Barbie outfit or any doll outfit really, because and her hair is really pretty much the same as every other Barbie mermaid doll. And when it comes to the face mold, it's you know, she's not that different from this one. It's just that they're looking in different directions, but I mean, they're pretty similar, I think. Again, she comes in 2 different skin tones, as is displayed in this box. So I'll just repeat, she's available in the UK for between, depending where you buy her, from $16.99 to $24.99. And then now I am going to just move her out of the way and get the final Barbie that I want to show you today. It's the Barbie Mermaid Power Doll. And what is the difference between the Barbie Mermaid Power Doll and the basic one? Now, the difference between the Barbie Mermaid Power Doll is that she comes with 2 tails. She has these huge side fins. She also has the articulation at the waist like the basic ones, but she comes with extra accessories. She comes with the necklace there, and I think those are meant to be glasses. But the main thing that I find really interesting with this Barbie is that she comes with the 2 tails, because in all honesty, all these other accessories will probably get lost. I mean, I have loads of nieces in my family, and half the time most of the accessories are lost. I mean, I'd find a shoe in one place and then another shoe upstairs, and And I have to say I was the same when I was little. Most of my dolls only had one shoes because we used to lose most of the accessories. So I personally find accessories pointless, but she does come with them. I mean, I think the thing that really I find cute is this little seahorse here, and it's the hairbrush. And it's those two things and the two tails that give her that little edge. In terms of her face mold, again, she's not that different from this one. Actually, she's very similar. It's just the paint on her face is slightly more stronger. So with this particular doll, she is available between £12.99 to £19.99 depending on where you buy her. In the USA on Amazon.com, I found her for $12.49. So, you know, if you live in the USA, that's actually really good value for money, especially when you consider that in the USA, this one is between $10 to $11, and then you got this one for $12.49 where you get so much more with the doll. So that is my ultimate guide to the Barbie mermaid dolls. Just wanted to mention there are other Barbie mermaid dolls available. So for example, there's a Barbie color reveal doll, but I didn't actually include them in doing my ultimate guide because with the Barbie color reveal doll, in terms of the Barbie shape, they're actually very basic. They don't have the waist articulation, and the main thing is that they're a color reveal doll, whereas these have a bit more flexibility. They obviously don't have the greatest articulation, but there's a bit more flexibility in these particular dolls. Before we finish today, I just wanted to go through my top 5 from 5 to 1. At number 5, I've got the Barbie Dreamtopia Mermaid Basic Mermaid dolls. In terms of value for money, this is actually number 1. But in terms of the mermaid tail and the accessories, they're quite basic, but value for money, they are definitely number 1. If you want a bit more for your money, then at 4 has to be the Barbie Dreamtopia Rainbow Magic Mermaid. There's really not that much difference between this one and the basic, but the tail is much more fantastic, and you've got the color change. At number 3 is the Barbie Dreamtopia Color Magic Mermaid. Now that one is a little bit more expensive, which is why I've put it at number 3. And in terms of playability, especially in the bath, I mean, you're not going to be taking crayons in the bath to draw on it. Yeah, but it's fun. You know, you've got the crayons, you can draw on it and then you can wipe it off. But I just think to myself, you know, who's going to be doing that for how long? Like, I can just imagine like a kid opening this doll for the first time, drawing on it, erasing it, and then never doing it ever again. So, but she is a pretty doll, and she does come with the crayons and with that fantastic tail. So at number 2, we have the Barbie Dreamtopia Mermaid ones that light up. Like I said, there's 3 different types of the Barbie Dreamtopia light up mermaids. This is the one that I have, and she's my favorite because she has that flexible tail. And then at number 1 is the Barbie Mermaid Power. In terms of price, she is nearly £10 more than this one, but she comes with those 2 gorgeous tails. She has all those extra accessories. She's got a hairbrush, and there's that cute seahorse. She is available for cheaper if you look to buy her at the right time and if you can search around. I hope you enjoyed this video, so please do remember to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Let me know which one is your favorite Barbie mermaid and why, and also keep an eye out for my next ultimate guide video. Bye for now.